Hey, everyday penny fam. It's Sandra Carlisle, your financial confidant and creative soul here. Today, I want to explore the brushstrokes of artistic creation and the strategic moves of wealth creation. From my early days as a starving artist, counting pennies, to my days of financial freedom. I've learned a lot with my financial studies as well as life itself, and I want to share that with you. But most of all, I've learned that finances are as malleable as any masterpiece. You can make mistakes and recreate and come back better and stronger. I've been able to turn my pennies of survival into pennies for choice. And when you have a choice, that's financial freedom. So, are you ready to paint your financial masterpiece? If so, let's dive in. So, if the introduction to this video sounded familiar to you, it should, because this is part 2 of the art and finance comparison that I started last week. So if you want to watch that video, it's the one I think posted January 4th. So go look that one up. But for this video, I think where I want to start is to explain the ultimate goal here. And that is artistic freedom and financial independence. That's the ultimate goal. You want to be able to create your work with confidence that you're not going to go broke or put your family in an uncomfortable financial situation because you spent too much money getting ready for a show or taking a gamble on something new. And I know I'm guilty as well that you can see and you can feel and you're intuitively, this is going to work out and that everything's going to be fine. But you should try to plan it so that it doesn't put your finances in an uncomfortable situation. Because in that way, if it doesn't work out exactly the way you wanted it to, you're still comfortable. Your family is still comfortable. And this gets really hard once you have a family and other people to take care of. I know it was really easy when I was right out of college and it was only artists usually try new styles and new techniques in order to explore the possibility of something new that they can create. And you should do the same thing with your finances. You should look at different investment strategies as your goals and your circumstances change. So like I said earlier, someone starting out and just building a portfolio is going to have a different strategy than someone who's getting ready for retirement and is looking to use their nest egg to produce a stream of income that will support them in the days that they will no longer be bringing in a regular income. That said, embrace the journey. The journey is the best part. And what you learn along the way is very useful and sometimes very exciting. And your idea can change. I never thought I would own a bunch of wooded land. Never in 1,000 years did I really think that that was something that my heart would want. But it did, and I do, and I'm working on developing that land into some sort of artist retreat, fun place to be, and something where people can get in touch with their authentic selves. having a family and it not being just you changes the whole picture. And you do have to think about how what you do financially affects everyone else and what other people's needs are. I know I do this all the time. My kids are growing like weeds and they need clothes and they need shoes. And right now I need a new computer. But, I'm putting my need off for more urgent needs. And that's okay, because in the end, we'll all get there. So let's talk about the diverse artistic techniques and how they compare to wealth building strategies. There are many ways that artists and entrepreneurs and people create. And when you think about it, the world would be a really sad place without us creatives. From oil painting in general, to sculpture, to drawing, to building homes, even engineers building larger structures. It's all creative. And the parallels to wealth building, at least to me, are very clear. There are a lot of different investment instruments and strategies. There are stocks, there are bonds, there are mutual funds, ETFs, real estate, entrepreneurship. And it's most important, and this is critical, for you to choose the avenue and the strategy that align best with your individual goals and what's important to you. And sometimes just where your life is at this moment. So planning when you're young and right out of school is very different than planning when you're getting ready for retirement. Okay, number 2, mixed media, art, and diversified income streams. As an example, right behind me, I have The Bridge, which is an abstract realism piece, and then As Above, So Below, which is an abstract piece. These two I just finished pretty recently. I think in the last video I was painting this one. So As Above, So Below, and it went through a lot of changes. It wasn't, this was not as easy for me as The Bridge. So it went through a lot of changes, but they're both out. The thing is that, whether I'm creating in acrylic or drawing or using collage or whatever materials I'm using, I have an idea of where it needs to go. So as a creative, think of that. Think of, explore the mixture, combination of investments that you can pursue to create your life-aligned plan. And at times it might be high beta, volatile stocks, and other times it may be annuities that give you a stream of income off the principal that you already have invested. Those are usually really great for retirements and people who are getting ready for retirement and want to keep the principal that they put together safe. So the benefits of having multiple income streams is the volatility of the stock market, the volatility of our world, the waking up every morning, not knowing exactly how your day is going to go. And I think that that's a blessing, because I would get bored easily if I knew exactly what was going to happen at what particular time of the day every day. But some people like that. And so if that is something that you like having that total structure and knowing exactly how your day is going to move along, then, probably safer investments are for you. Things like bonds and, annuities. Insurance is also an investment, or can be an investment, which is actually a pretty good investment. And I know other people don't agree with this, but I'll do a whole nother video on life insurance and why I think that that's important. Another way to create wealth creation as an artist is through collaboration and partnerships. So if you're working on your art and you're having trouble marketing it or moving it along, think about collaborating and working with organizations or, other people within your niche to market and get your work seen. Because if people don't see it, they can't buy it. They don't know you're there. So make some noise and collaborate with others. Through collaboration and learning from each other, we create something bigger than ourselves. And it's the same thing with your finances. If you need extra help, more information, reach out. You could even reach out to me. Send me an email. I'll answer. And work on your weak, know where you're weak and build yourself up, become strong. You can also, collaborate and have a financial advisor of your own. And that's fantastic too. What I think is most important is that you create what you want to create. Because I really feel that if you don't align your finances with your life, that it will take you longer to get to where you want to go. Number 4, artistic evolution and financial growth. Just like artists evolve over time, so will your finances and what you have and what you think is important. It changes, it evolves. So just for me personally, I was doing more realistic work, more of the abstract realism, and I more recently got into the abstract. Just thought I'd try it out. So I may be evolving as well as an artist. I evolve pretty much in my finances as well. Now I think it's like 6 years ago, bought a large piece of land that I'm working on developing. So, and I hope to have that together and to share it with my artist community. Hopefully, have people come and visit and stay and explore the land. So here in Pennsylvania. So, so I'm also branching out in my investments. So this is undeveloped land that I'm developing. I have owned homes and property before, but presently I'm renting a condo and I'm building and developing this land.